Even one of those little branches would have done significant damage.
Bits of tree down at the entrance here as well. Wow. The top of it's just snapped off. Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Tim, this is my beautiful wife Sandy, and this is my little dog Pablo, and we live and travel in our converted Mercedes Sprinter van and are currently doing the big lap of Australia. It is an absolutely beautiful rainy day today, and it's going to be one of those days where I actually just get stuff done. Like we're actually launching a website soon, so I need to do some work on that website, and that needs a couple of hours to do that. So this is a perfect opportunity while it's rainy there, put some candles on, clean the place. Oh well, I've cleaned the place already this morning, but like put a candle on. It smells lovely in here. It's got like a coffee candle. Can't get any better than that. So yesterday, I'm still on my own, as you can see, and yesterday I had a day off, but it wasn't a day off, I tell you. It was just a nightmare. First campsite I went to, big sign up says no campers here. It's like, well, this is, you know, it's one of these little small towns in the middle of nowhere, and I think, you know, I was happy and willing to spend some money in the area, but like, they didn't want us there, so I had to leave. So the second campsite I went to and the third campsite I went to, they were just like too much of an angle on them. So the fourth campsite I went to, someone had set up full residence in one of the shelters there, and like I just didn't have the vibe that I wanted. So I finally turned up here at Broadford Bowls Club, which is a great little thing. Little town of Broadford's great. Plenty of facilities there and amenities there. We did our laundry here the other day actually. Toilets down there. There's no actual toilets on site, but there's some pretty good sites here. I'm on a nice little flat area and it's quite safe here. And I got some jobs done. I actually got a water leak in the van, which I had to sort that out. Total nightmare. One of the plastic joints had actually split and it squirted water in all the drawers and soaked everything. And I finally got some stainless steel flexi hoses and fixed that, so that's not a problem anymore. Anyway, minded my own business in the afternoon, just enjoying the rain, and got a severe weather warning come up, and it's like high winds and all that. Didn't worry about it too much. You know, the van was rocking around a little bit, but I thought I'm pretty safe here, I'm pretty clear, not too much of an issue. While I was on the phone to Sandy, I heard this massive cracking sound and a massive crash, and just next to us there's this massive gum tree, and the top of it's just snapped off, and it made me worry about how close we were. I thought I was plenty away, you know, from dropping limbs and stuff like that, but with those heavy winds last night, I wasn't sure which way the trees were going to fall. About 10 o'clock last night, jumped in the van and I parked just over there in the Bowls car park. Big clear area, no way a tree could get hold of me there. So bit of a rough night, and that's why I ended up getting up late this morning.
Come out here while the rain has calmed down, and to give you some context, that's one of the trees that came down. Some big branches snapped off at the top there. You can see the trunk there, and then this one snapped off and dumped its rest of its tree here. And there's the van. So it wasn't that close, but it was close enough for me to want to move last night. And yeah, didn't feel safe because it was we had gusts of over 110k last night, so a bit nasty. Even one of those little branches would have done significant damage. Imagine that whole tree coming down on your van. You really got to pay attention to your surroundings when you park up. Anyway, let's go back in before it gets wetter again. And there's my tracks. I made my escape last night. Sorry, Bowls Club. I'm going to have my coffee now.
I'm going to get on with some chores, some more chores that I need to do here. I've got to get on with that website, but I'm going to cook some food first, so I'll show you what I have for lunch. And it's a really quick lunch actually. It's like, it takes 5 minutes. Let's do that. So what I like to make for lunch is just like a really simple Vanlife quesadilla. All I've got to do is heat the old pan up, get myself a wrap, pop it in the pan. I like the garlic ones, it gives it a little bit of a twist. Then you just add your filling, really easy. Sometimes I make these into little pizza ones, just pung some cheese in there. But today I'm just going to have just like some oregano and cheese, just something plain because I don't want to eat too much for lunch. A little dash of oregano or oregano, depends where you come from and how you pronounce it. Just let that warm up, let it start going crispy, and then you just fold it over and give it a minute like this till it goes crispy on the outside. 1 minute later, and you just fold it over, and then you just keep flipping it over every now and again to get it as crispy as you want until all the cheese is melted inside, and then you're good to go. Just serve it up and you're done. Nice and crunchy. Right, I'm gonna enjoy a cozy afternoon, cup of coffee and my quesadilla, and I'll catch you in a little bit when I've done some work on this website. Now I've got that done and I've spent a couple of hours on that. I'm very pleased with what's coming along, so hopefully you'll enjoy that when it actually launches in the near future. Hopefully it'll just be a landing page and we can have like places for you to go and view our videos. We'll have all our discounts on there. We'll have some useful links like the coffee bags. You're always asking about the coffee bags, so we'll put that link in there. We're not affiliated with that, we just buy them. We just get them off Amazon, so if that's your want, that's where you'll find the link. And also we may be launching an Amazon store, so we can have some of the products we feature over there, and maybe you can go and have a look at that as well. All our discounts will be listed there, all our current ones for All Powers, Van Keto. We've just got some new Van Keto discounts actually. They are, I think, the Sandvan 100 for a shade set, and then if you want to get a full cab set, it's a Sandvan 150, and that will give you obviously $150 off your purchase for the full set, and obviously the $100 off of the actual shade sets if you just buy different, you know, like your back shades or that. But like for the cab set, that's the sides and the windscreen together. That's about it for now. I'm going to go to the gym now. I need a shower, and I'm going to pick up Sandy later on this evening. She's coming back today, but she's flying in at midnight, so it's going to be a late day, so I need to do something in between that time to fill my time so I can stay up late. So I should be going off and doing something else again. It seems a little bit odd in wet weather, but I'm in the area and it's something I wanted to do, so I'm going to go and have a go. Oh, righty ho. The gym's about an hour away, so I'm going to head there now. You can actually hear chainsaws in the distance. They've been all day long, so I'd imagine there's been a lot of trees down. I think they had gusts of up to 110 k's last night, so yeah, the van was rocking, not for a good reason either. Right, let's get moving. Pablo's all
snugged up. He hasn't got out of that bed all day. He gets out for a pee, food, and that's it. That's all he needs. He's a cheat of simple needs. So let's crack on. There's some bits of tree down at the entrance here as well. Wow. Imagine that hitting the back of your van. Oh, I forgot I needed to empty the toilet. And it's beautiful weather. I was like, this is the side of van life that you don't always see. It's not pretty. So I'm going to go out and do that and get soaking wet. And I'll be back with you in a sec. Oh, fun and games. You hear the chainsaws in the distance? Back to it. You ready to go, Pablo? Nothing. Right, I'm off to the gym. Pablo's sleeping as usual. I'm going to get myself showered and I'll be back in a minute. All fresh and clean now. I tell you what, that Anytime Fitness is amazing. They've got over 575 gyms Australia wide, and if you're a full-time traveller, I would definitely get a year's membership because you can go. They're pretty much everywhere. Apart from you start getting into the outback and that, then you're going to start having to wash in creeks and stuff like that. But just mainly near the cities, especially the cities themselves, there's heaps and heaps of them. Generally, they're in industrial areas, so you can get away with a cheeky stealth camp outside them. And yeah, they're just a nice place to be. There are really well equipped gyms. If you get a year's membership, you actually get, if you pay for a year up front, you haven't got to worry about your monthly membership, and you do save quite a bit as well. Definitely recommend it. They're just nice places to be. If you just want to get out of your van and chill out, have a workout, there's usually couches in there, the music's going, usually free Wi-Fi as well. Many pluses. And yeah, I would recommend having getting yourself a gym membership, even if you don't go with Anytime Fitness. We just went with Anytime Fitness because I got like 575 gyms, and we were going to go and try and probably do most of them anyway. Right, what am I going to do now? Oh, I suppose just go to our next destination. I won't bore you with the driving scenes. I'll take you there and probably cook myself some dinner. Cooking myself some steak for dinner. I won't bore you with watching me eat. I already made you do that when I had my enchiladas. So we're going to the movies tonight. Once again, there's another drive-in movie, and it's at a different cinema this time. It's at the Coburg Drive-In movies in Coburg in Melbourne. So I thought I'd do this one since I'm in the area. Why not? And we're going to go and see F1, the Brad Pitt movie, tonight. I'll let you know how we get on. This is pretty easily sorted out. Where am I going? Cinema 3. Well, it's a drive-in movie theatre like I've never had the experience of before. It's just like a normal modern cinema here, really. Like the main building for the food and all that is just it's just like a fast food joint, and the food is quite expensive. Got myself some popcorn, got myself a Coke. I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch this film, F1. I'm facing forwards today because it's very rainy at the moment, and I don't really want to have all the back doors open and if a big shower come. But that's why I said it's going to be a bit weird doing this in the wet weather. But hey, it's clear at the moment. I've got a nice big windscreen and I'm sat right at the back. Good view. I'm just waiting for the music to start and the film, and away we go. Now, I must say, that was a fantastic movie. I really enjoyed it. It was so well done. It was funny. It was dramatic, and right up to the very last minute when, you know, the very final point. Oh, that was like holding my breath. Really good film. Would recommend if you like Formula One. Really good. And I even identified with Brad Pitt because he lived in a camper van. The drive-in movie, the actual theatre, it's great. It's sort of like, it's because it's a big corporation like Village own it. It's got the drive-in feel, but it hasn't got the character. There's big concrete walls all the way around the side, and the two of the screens, the one I was watching and the one next to it, they're quite close together, and I found myself, I was looking over and watching Jurassic Park. Great, they seem to be doing a good job there, but it's very commercial, and I prefer the old style mum and pop, you know, family owned business that you get at Mariba, Charters Towers, and even the little Andromeda 3. It's got that charm. It's a little bit run down, but they're doing their best to keep it open and keeping it alive. Village Roadshow, they've got a lot of money behind it, and like the facilities are just there. They've just got no charm. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And that's another one ticked off the list. So that's all for this episode. I'd like to thank all of our members for turning up every week and supporting us, and for you guys for turning up every week and viewing our videos, and we really appreciate all your support. I'm off to go and pick Sandy up now, and I'll see you next time.